Guys, welcome to my channel Glen. My name's Glenn. I like to share with you what I learn in the world of cryptocurrency as I go through it. So what's going on with the Bitcoin price? Are we going down to 10k levels, or are we going to go up to 250,000k? Massive difference there. Who knows what to do? Let's have a little chat about it. So before we get into today's main topic, I just want to say a huge thank you to everyone that's been smashing up the like button and to all the new subscribers. Really do appreciate it. Hopefully we can get to the 3,500 subscriber mark pretty soon. That'll be exciting. But today's main topic, obviously we want to talk about Bitcoin price. Obviously it's the most popular topic in the world of cryptocurrency. Everyone wants to know what's going on with Bitcoin because Bitcoin determines the rest of the market. So if you're in any other altcoin, you want to know what's going on with Bitcoin because that affects the coin that you're investing in. So it seems like at the moment, Bitcoin's hovering around. It did dip down to the $46,000 level, but now it's gone up to 47.5, which is awesome news. I do think that we're probably going to have a little pullback here. Maybe we'll go down to 35 to 40k level in a short period term. And then I think we're going to see a run up from there to the previous all-time high. And I think that will be the ultimate deciding factor. Are we going to break it, or are we going to drop down from there? I believe that we're going to break it and we're going to see Bitcoin at $100,000. That's my personal feeling. Gut feeling, no technical analysis at all, just based off what I've seen and what I know, not to be taken as any financial advice. Now, what have I got to back this up? So you guys know that I've been following the stock to flow model ratio for a couple of years now, and it has remained true. And I remember when looking at it when Bitcoin was at $7,000. This was like 2 years ago, a year and a half ago. It dropped from obviously the highs of 20k here all the way down to eventually $3,000. But then it worked its way back up, and based on this chart, it was saying that we were going to head obviously to 100k at the time. Now, saying that, we're now sitting here talking about, oh, Bitcoin's at 45,000. Is it going to go up? Is it going to go down? That's insane, really, when you think where we were just a short period ago. So, yeah, it says to me that we can easily get to 100k. But according to this price stock to flow cross asset model, which is a mouthful, it shows here, this is a cool little website I found called stats.buybitcoinworldwide.com. They have the stock to flow model ratio dotted out, and I believe they've dotted out rather than in monthly denominations. They've done it apparently it says here it's updated every 5 minutes. So this is like a 5-minute chart. So we can see here that there's a slight little bounce back that we're in at the moment. But if we go where this chart leads us to believe it's going to go, it should be around. If we look at this orange dot here and we go up, unless we have like a real big, massive parabolic run up, which I don't know. I can't see it going to that high, but that's what the model leads us to believe, that we're heading for $269,000, which obviously the creator of this, which was Plan B, he originally said that he thought Bitcoin could go over 100k, but then based on updated figures in this new cross-asset model, he changed his prediction to, I can't remember what he quoted, but it was saying like 280,000 or something like that. So almost tripled what his prediction was, which is huge. I mean, that's a big call to make, especially when literally everyone knows you for technical analysis, technical data, price movements. For you to just come out and say, oh, actually, I don't think it's 300k, I think it's or $100,000, I think it's $300,000. That's a big call to make. So has he been sucking on that hopium too much? I don't know. The model would lead you to believe that that is where we're going. Now, if we look at the previous cycle, so we have these orange dots here leading into the yellow dots. And there you can see a huge parabolic run up there. If we look at the one before that, again, we see the orange ones slope right off. There's a big cluster of them around here. and then we see the yellows just shooting right up. Now, if that is to be repeated again, we're now heading into the yellow dots of the chart. So you would say we probably should have another parabolic run. What I will say is that these dots far outperform where the stock to flow models say they should be, and then there's a big retracement. So if you look at this blue line along the bottom here, this is the actual price of Bitcoin, and this is where the chart reckons that Bitcoin should be. It well outperformed what the model predicts that we should be at. If we look at the next bull run, which obviously is the one that most of us maybe watching this channel took part in, again, the yellow dots went way above where it thought we should be. The stock to flow model predicted that our high should have been $7,800, not $8,000, but we actually went to $20,000. So that's almost double. So in that realm, you could say, well, that could happen again quite easily. Instead of it going to 100K, you know, it could go to 200, 250. I would love it if it did. I'm sure many of us would absolutely love that. But it's looking like we're still on track, and it doesn't look that far off. And it sounds crazy to me to say that. And I honestly believe that Bitcoin one day will be worth 1.2 million a coin. You know, I don't know. I just plucked that figure out of thin air, because once you start getting into these figures, it's almost like silly figures, isn't it? But that's like a long-term play. I believe that's going to happen in the next 5 to 6 years. But can you imagine if you bought Bitcoin now and it does go to $250,000? You would say, well, I wish I'd bought more. I wish I told all my family about it. But at the moment, we're all a bit like, I'm not sure. This is what the data leads us to believe. If there is a big slump and we go down from here, and Bitcoin never ever reaches these figures for the next few years, then you would say that this model is completely broken and it doesn't. But trouble is, it could go down from here and then have a huge run up at some point, and everyone will go, see, it's back on track. So it'd be very hard to disprove. What you have to look at is that it's been pretty consistent since the dawn of Bitcoin price. Now, obviously, this has been adjusted to meet in line with what's happened already. But it's pretty compelling how well Bitcoin's performed is like almost exactly a set period of time after the halvening. So if we see another huge run up here, it's my belief that once it starts to run up, people are going to seriously look at this. They'll come back to this chart and go, right, where's the top? And everyone will be predicting the top, and everyone's going to try and sell, because no one wants to be left selling down here when they were up here. So it's going to have a huge run up, but I think it's also going to have a huge fall. So it depends where it levels itself out after that. If we go to $280,000 and then Bitcoin has its usual 80% drop, then who knows where we could end up. Obviously, if it goes to 100k, drops 80%, then we're back at 20k. But wherever it ends up, that's where I'm going to be accumulating Bitcoin for the next bull run. Because you think about it, if this model does remain true, what's really exciting is not what's happening in the next 3 months. It's this next bull run here. Now, according to this chart, if this is to be believed, the next bull run, Bitcoin will be at $5.5 million per coin. Now, if this model keeps remaining true, we'll find out in the next 3 or 4 months whether it does or not. Then imagine picking up Bitcoin at $20, $30, $40, $50,000, and then it goes to 5.5 million. That is huge, absolutely huge. So I'm actually more excited about the next bull run than I am of this current one. So smash the like button up if you agree with me, if you're looking forward to the next bull run as opposed to this one. But all we can say is that Bitcoin has consistently, no matter where you've bought it, no matter where you bought Bitcoin, you have to say that at some point, at that point in time, wherever you bought it, if you bought it at $10, if someone said, right, it's going to $1,000, you'd go, no way, that's a huge number from where we are. If you bought at $1,000 and you said, well, it's going to go to $20,000, no way, that's 20 times where it is now. If you bought at $20,000 and you said, in a couple of years' time, this is going to be at $65,000, you'd go, no way, that's 3 times its all-time high. So here we are at $45,000, and yet I'm sitting there going, no way is it going to hit 250,000. So who knows? Who knows? That's only it's a 4 to 5 times from where we're at now. It'll be very exciting times if it does achieve that. That's it from me, guys. I just wanted to have a little chat. Please comment down below your thoughts. Do you think this model is currently broken? A lot of people I've seen in the comment section saying that the stock to flow model has completely, it's had too many like wrong points. It's dropped too much. It's broken as it is. So I don't know why people are still looking at it. Other people are like, well, it's still on track. It's actually within the bands of, you know, like error, if you like, or, you know, where the price could go up to and where it could go down to. It doesn't have to follow that line exactly. Remember, the line is mathematical. The dots are emotional. So there's no reason where they should be at any given time. So yeah, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Please comment down below. Obviously, I'm going to be tracking the price of Bitcoin over the next 3 to 6 months heavily, as I'm sure many of you guys are. And then I will be accumulating for the next bull run. As well as that, I want to try and buy some HEX for the next, for the up and coming snapshot that's going to happen for the Pulse chain. So then I'll get 2 lots of HEX. So that, again, exciting time. So there's a couple of things going on there in cryptocurrency that I'm really excited for, and I'm going to be sharing them with you guys as I go through it. So make sure you click subscribe. Make sure you smash up that like button for me. That's it, guys. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.